Austin's now gone.
Alright guys, feeling right back with more. 13 Sentinels, we are doing the combat sections right now for Ashitaba City. We're going to do all these in a row and then see what story stuff we can do after that. And then after I come back, then obviously do that process over and over again. Okay, so they're overloaded now.
Lots of targets ahead of him, right?
Listening to Terran Arshon's live stream.
On the block next to them. That's where the problem is for Braden. If he's on the block,
what do I
it's
want to do
hard
here?
to land a 5. I'm on it.
Wait, what is this? Clear within 60 seconds.
How Braden will play
Okay.
Understood.
in the coming weeks as well. Even if he's not on the block, if he ends up just another TIE minion or anything like that, like,
I feel like that's good.
that's not going to bode well for him. If he starts playing the game well, and he's not on the block, I can easily see a 5 or 6. 15 to 24%, not bad. But this is very risky, so I'm going to say he is a risky buy.
Let's do that.
Risky buy, Braden.
Actually, we should probably upgrade at this point. We probably have enough to upgrade. Well, whatever.
Jed. Currently a 5. He got straight 5s in the ratings here this week. Jed is an interesting one because if his side wins, if Roe leaves next week, I think we're going to have to start saying, all right, okay, Jed and Ty starting to look more like 6s, right? That's 20%. That's some good stuff.
Could cause incredible damage to our Sentinels.
But
That sounds like
there's
something
a
we might be able to
decent,
use.
more than decent chance that he ends up on the block, which has been making Jed and Ty risky buys all season long. And then even if his side does win HOH,
But is it really going to be that easy?
you could still see a scenario where now Vic is talking about turning, or maybe Kiefer is talking about turning, right? And maybe people are talking about maybe we need Jed and Beth. Maybe they're targeting Beth, but Jed will go on the block next to her, and maybe that will prevent Jed from rising, right? On top of that, Ty is starting to overtake Jed in the safety category. We'll see in the jury category, but this is definitely a very risky buy. If I had to guess, I'd say that there's a decent chance either Jed or Ty or both end up being the best buy of the week. But it's very risky. It's very risky. Kiefer. Also straight 5s. Kiefer's an interesting one. I think Kiefer actually could be a good buy here. He should be pretty safe. Very few people putting Kiefer on the block.
What can I do?
In general, I'm just going to straight away, I'm going to say I think Kiefer is a safe buy. I don't think he lands on the block. I don't think he's targeted. I think he probably maintains this 5 no matter what happens. Not no matter what happens. He could easily screw something up himself. Not no matter what happens. He could easily do something dumb and land a 4. But he's pretty firmly a 5 right now. And I think that if nothing else really changes, he stays at a 5. There are a few different ways that he could move up, though. If Ro, Tina, Tara, Braden win, and they target the guys, and Jed gets sent home, or Ty gets sent home, or something along those lines, weakens the other side, that's great for Kiefer. I think at that point, might move him up to a 6. Good.
What can I do?
If the guy's side wins, they take out Ro,
That's about the same,
something like
but
that.
whatever.
Then he's probably just at a 5, could even fall to a 4, but more likely to stay at a 5. The biggest danger, I think, is if Kiefer wins the HOH and targets Ro. That's probably worst case scenario for Kiefer. That you might drop down to a 4.
Let's do this.
Because there'll be a lot of frustration toward Kiefer. It's the wrong move for him. He shouldn't have won that HOH. What are you thinking? Now he's a bigger target. They're still doing work for the guys, and they're talking about taking him out. That's not a good place for Kiefer.
There's still hope.
So, you know, I say safe buy, but it's in the context of this season where nothing is really a safe buy. So I'm gonna adjust this. It's a risky to safe buy. It's right in the middle there.
I did it.
Right?
I won't give up.
Definitely some possibility for profit. Definitely some possibility to lose some money.
Is that it? That was fucking easy.
Shouldn't be too massive of a swing.
Aegis activated. Surrounding 2 kilometers.
Yeah.
Alright, we got Roe. I gave him a 4, Melissa a 3, Kuya a 5,
Let me
the
do that.
audience a 4.
It's never easy to see your own home up in flames.
So he landed a 4.
I know.
Roe is
We knew going in we
a
wouldn't come
little
out
bit
unscathed.
safer than he was when we did this rating.
Even if we win this fight,
I was a 4,
how many people
almost
are
a
we gonna
3.
lose?
I'm more firmly a 4 now.
damn it. Is any of this city even gonna be left?
But
hold of yourself,
he's still in a lot of danger heading into next week. Big target. He could easily go home if the
Even
other
if it
side
ends
wins
up tearing this
HOH.
city
Not
apart.
great.
What else?
No more enemies. Right?
If his side wins HOH, that's good. If he wins HOH, targets the guys, I think he probably becomes
Only
target
3 of them
number
even
1.
attacked.
It's gonna be
Attacked?
hard
I didn't
to
realize
gain
that.
real traction in the game. So that's a problem for him. I think that the upside for Roe is small. I think that he's maybe reaching a 5.
Alright.
I think it's going to be really hard for him to reach a 6 in this house, and that means 13%
Cool.
is your best chance, and major losses with
Large
a lot of
aerial.
the results.
Oof.
So I would say in between risky and bad here, or Roe. Terra, currently at a 3. I just have a hard time seeing Terra move. She's down to 3, which means like a small increase to a 4 would see a 9% profit, but staying at a 3 is a loss of 16.
I got this.
There's just not a lot of upside here for Terra.
Someone's gotta do it.
Nobody likes her. She's in danger of being on the block. She's just straight up a bad buy, I think. If she won HOH and handled it well, and like
So maybe I will
catapulted
sell
her position,
the-
that's the only chance she makes it up to a 5 or a 6. But I just don't see that as likely. I think that
The stock
she's on a
watch.
power trip if she wins HOH. I don't think HOH is going to help her position all that much. If she lands the 4, maybe, but I just don't see it. Tina was the best buy for the first time this week.
So we can go with only 4?
Landing a 6 overall. Kuya even gave her a 7. The guests have been very high on Tina. 8, 7, 7, 7. Audience has been decently high. 8, 7, 6, 6. Which is Melissa's been 8, 7, 6, 5. I've been 8, 6, 6, 6. So Melissa and I a little lower on Tina overall than the guests have been, and
Yeah, actually, let's go
audience
ahead and-
has been. The audience is fickle and the guests change, so should
do
be
this
mindful
just
that
in
Melissa
case.
and myself
So I have a
are
feeling this could backfire, but we'll try this.
consistent votes, and we are a bit lower on Tina than we have been, or than the others have been. Tina.
Oh, I did sell Sierra stock.
Six.
Never mind.
She's
I already did it.
6. She only makes 10%. That's half as much. That's half as much as Jed or Ty would make.
Identified. Enemy
If-
in range. Preparing
they went up to a 6. That's not great.
An aerial enemy.
Um,
You see that, Ogata?
it's, I mean, she was the best buy this week, but she only made 13%.
Yeah.
The only reason she was the best buy is because nobody else made anything. It was such a weird week. Making 10%, it's unlikely that she'll be the best buy again, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think she'll be the
She
best
would
buy.
need
I
to
think
make
she's
a
the
7
safest buy,
to
though.
make any real impact.
Okay, but what's it carrying? This thing's gotta be more than just
Even
a
if the
fast
audience
power
or
truck.
myself had been a 7, Melissa's 5 would have kept her down, I think. So,
Says here it can take atmospheric movement and re-entry. The hull's surrounded by magnetic repulsion.
she wasn't really far from a 7, and I wasn't giving her a 7. The audience wasn't particularly close. So, is it possible for her to get a 7?
A magnetic field?
Maybe.
We don't know anything about its payload.
I think that
Whatever the hell it is, it ain't
Roe
gonna be
winning
fun.
the HOH, taking a shot at the guys, with no weird veto situations. Tina keeps up the game she's been playing, pretending to be a sunsetter. That's a really, really good spot for her. I'd consider a 7 in that scenario. I would.
I can do it.
Don't know about the audience. Don't know about Melissa. Don't know about Phil, who will be doing the ratings here with us this week.
Okay, so it's Phil.
I'm gonna have a hard time giving Tina a 7 if
Got a target
the
on
oddballs take another hit.
They got me.
If Roe or Brayden leave, that's gonna be bad for Tina. If Vic
They're like any other
left,
punks.
that actually wouldn't be terrible. I'd be okay with Vic leaving for Tina's game. If Beth left,
Okay, what now?
that could actually be
Number
bad
10, moving out.
for Tina.
Stay calm.
I actually feel like Beth leaving might be a bad thing. She needs one of the guys to leave. I think specifically, I think for Tina's game, Ty leaving is best bet.
Took him down. This is all pretty crazy.
If Ty left next week, and Tina didn't have to do it herself, I'd very heavily consider the 7. I'd probably give her a 7. I probably would.
So yeah, we can't hit it.
I ought to be used to this.
But
Get up.
if an oddball leaves and Roe leaves,
Oh man, we've got it rough.
I could go down to a 5. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Tina is going to run out of space in this game
Nice.
if the triangle is not broken up.
How do I...
So I'm gonna say Tina, kind of similar to
Kiefer.
risky to safe, but not a ton of potential for profit here.
Number 15. Moving out so hard.
Your most likely outcome with Tina is 10%, with a chance of losing, going down to 16, and a small chance of a nice big 26% with the 7.
Man, we've got it rough.
Can't see Melissa going to a 7. Melissa was quite down on it.
Gotcha.
What if the situation ends up not great, but she shows you ready to play and prove she has the skills too? That only does so much for her unless she can start winning competitions. Because if her side loses competitions again, it's just gonna be it's not gonna be looking good. The situation needs to start looking good for Tina because the game is starting to get down to it.
Oh shit, more. Oh shit.
Why Ty and not Jed? Ty and not Jed because Ty
The flying kaiju will
is
lose
the
control
least
and drop out of the
trusting
sky.
person of Tina
But what about the city?
in the triangle.
What now?
On top of that, Kiefer is starting to worry about Jed and Beth. Jed and Beth are becoming bigger targets, so Ty leaves Jed and Beth as the showman's target. Great. Leaves Jed and Beth as we need Tina. Great.
What?
Helps separate Kiefer from Jed and Beth. Great.
For you, John.
Sorry guys.
Try this.
So Ty leaving is great all around.
That's not bad.
They felt
Get
that
away.
here? We can do this. Right? Here goes. Yes.
Don't understand how Roe didn't go up one this week. He won vetoes never targeted. Would have been Renam. It would have been next week in the fact that Ro is more likely to go home, and he screwed up bad by exposing the fact that he was going after Dead Guy.
Confirmed termination of
Hey, it went down. But
Where was
where's the
Sharon
wreckage?
College?
There's still another in the air.
Economics.
So, what's my next
Miss Titan, thank you for the 11th month.
Was that okay?
I'll try.
Alright.
They're like any
So
other
Tina,
pawns.
a somewhat
Okay.
safe
What
pick,
now?
but not likely to be the best buy this week. Let's see. So if the oddball side wins, you're looking at like maybe a row 5, maybe a Kiefer 6,
I got it.
Leave it to me.
This isn't so hard.
maybe a Brayden 5 or 6, maybe a Terra 4.
Score.
Hope I can pull my weight.
Maybe a Vic 5, we'll talk about that. Which means that people like Brayden or Kiefer
Here goes.
could probably are a little bit, will maybe make more money. Tina maybe with the upside of that 7 could maybe make more money.
Alright, there we go.
But
So that's it.
it's tough. With
Aegis
a
activation
triangle
confirmed.
HOH,
Terminal is now completely
you've got
sealed off.
Ty,
Did it.
Jed,
Targets. The next terminal is just over there.
probably not bad.
Can't even
But
let us
Ty and
catch
Jed
up.
will have a chance to move up and make that 20%. So a lot of people in the like
Whoa, hey, then who's
high teens, low 20% range for profit. Tina more in the 10% range, but a little bit safer than some of those others.
The rest.
Fine then. Let's roll.
So Ty.
Okay.
Ty nearly made a 6 this week. And if the ratings had been just a day or two later, probably would have.
We actually did.
But they did not. So he did not. Now Ty is somebody who, if his side loses the HOH, bad news. He's on the block probably.
So that works.
And even if he's not on the block, he's taking a huge
I
chance
was
in
worried
this game
coming
to
into
lose
it.
Jed or Beth or anything like that. So, even if the work he's put in allows him to survive, he's not moving up to a 6, right? So this is entirely reliant on Triangle and or any of the Triangle affiliates winning the HOH. If they do,
Okay.
there's a decent chance that Ty is 20%. Great stuff. If they don't, he's a 5 at best, and at worst, he's like a 2 on his way out the door. So, definitely a risky buy here. Definitely risky. Then we have Victoria, who I gave a 4, and it's really starting to feel like that is generous. Things have gotten even worse for Vic since we did these ratings. The 4 was mostly because of how safe she seemed at that time in the short term, and yet now in the short term, she doesn't even seem that safe.
Also more heavy in general.
She could
They're well
easily
over
end up on the
2,000
block
tons.
this week,
Careful where you step. The fusion reactor on it is pretty heavy. But
either
its
as a
energy output is
backdoor
off the
or
charts.
even just as a pawn, but then get sent out the door because she's such a big target.
Once you know
And
how
even
to
if she
use that,
doesn't go out
you'll be
next
slicing
week
a
or this
kite like a
week,
knife through butter.
future weeks, she is
Their original
being
purpose was
talked
to break
about.
down
She
massive
needs
pillars for high
to
rise
go. And
buildings.
this is not like, oh, she's a future threat, maybe. This is, she's dangerous, she needs to go, she will win this game if we don't take her out. We need to make sure we need to make sure it
They'll
happens.
respond to distress calls. If you can figure out the best time to use them, you might just
So,
turn the tides of battle.
She is being talked about by the Triangle. Hey, if somebody wins the veto and we need to backdoor someone, it should be Vic.
Okay.
She's being talked about from the oddballs. She can't be trusted. She's working for the guys. It could be Vic. I don't think she will go home next week, but there are scenarios where it happens. And even if she doesn't, she's she's just in such a weird place.
Okay.
I just don't. She did nearly make a 5 this week, but I just don't see that 5 happening.
Gotta think.
Unless something really turns around. I mean, the Keeper week was big for Vic. She was a 4 during her HOH reign, and she moved up to a 5 the next week when Keeper was HOH, which was great for her. She backed down to a 4 on her HOH
Can you
reign.
like
She has
that?
another really lucky HOH.
Gotta think.
Then
Oh shit.
maybe. But she's ending this week in a really bad spot. Yeah, literally just today, Kiefer was going through scenarios with Tina and Tara.
What can I do?
Wait, what just happened there? Okay, for some reason the live stream just crashed on me. Whatever.
Just watch.
It's just one of those situations, like, nobody is... It's just one of those situations, like, nobody is... She's not... So long, Earth
Oh, fuck off, of course I got ads.
Hey, we're still trapped on Earth!
The Scorpion distress call. We have to help them. Looks like the solar opposites are going to London.
What could go wrong?
Suck my butt, officers.
The fuck is this? Oh, my God.
Going to jail.
Oh, whatever.
How are we still so bad at this? What now?
Scenario, if they put up, like, Roe and... Let's say Ty wins, puts up Roe and Brayden, or sorry, Roe and Tara or something, and then Roe wins DeVito. Does he put up Brayden at that point? I don't think so. I think at that point now, and them go, I think it's time. I think it's time to do that. Because Kiefer, Tina, and everyone will be in Ty's here. Even Bet, I think, will be in Ty's here. Why are we going to get out Tara? She's useless in this game. This is the chance to get out Vic.
Got it.
So it's one of those situations. It's like there's no
Enemy on
plan
the
A
move.
to take
They
Victoria
don't
out,
stand a chance.
but there are lots of plan Bs to take Victoria
My
out.
spirit's up.
Now, like I said, I think I don't think it will happen.
They're all pretty freaky.
And even if it doesn't, those plan Bs exist. They're going to continue to exist. People are not.
Let's finish this one off first.
Won a bunch of competitions.
Was that okay?
Get out.
In general, even if things work out for her, she tends to screw herself up. And
Not
so,
throwing away my
I
shot.
think 5 would be
Here we go.
upper limit.
I'm in range.
Gotta do something.
And that's only 14%. So I would say in general, risky buy. Risky buy.
I can do this. Let's do this.
So really, you're
There we
looking
go.
at
They're
Kiefer and
kidding.
Tina,
Or not?
people in the house,
What can I do?
but Denver's a little more risky, but has a higher
Are they?
Tina is a little safer, but won't make you as much money.
Let's turn this around.
Then you have some risky buys. I think Ty and Jed are great risky buys if you
Let's
think
go,
that their
Knockdown.
side will win. Raiden is an interesting dark horse of a buy here, where if he starts doing really well next week without Austin in the game, that could be interesting.
Oh shit.
Focus.
And then, if you really think Vic is going to do well, you could maybe try Vic, but that would be my choice.
What to do?
So yeah, there's some interesting options here, but they're all still risky. I would not say they're as risky as last week was really looking weird.
Number 14.
I won't back
So
down.
many variables.
Here we go.
This week,
My spirit's up.
there are some risks maybe worth taking, but
Can't mess this up.
again,
Termination of enemy
it's
signals
entirely up
confirmed.
to you and your risk tolerance here, because there's a long game going on, We've got an
Terminal
all-time
closure
game board.
complete.
So I'm looking at how you get the platinum, and
With the all-time unicorn, you can play it safe. Or if you just want a solid performance in this season, you can play it safe. He told me, thank you for the 100 bits.
and yeah, I mean, we can easily get the platinum in this game. Like, I'm looking at this right now, like, it's pretty fucking easy. We might have to, like, spend an extra, like, hour, like, few hours playing it, but it's like, I think this is, like, an easy platinum. I think we're gonna do it.
If you are, I'm gonna guess that people who are like within range.
Ah, shit.
Top. Right? A lot of them are probably gonna drop down. Means if you're down in this area, playing it safe might not be the worst thing.
That's a relief. No, listen.
Or it could be because maybe you're way down in like the third page,
That girl is
and you're in
no
this
sense of
area.
direction. We
Maybe
can't
you're
just leave
thinking,
her.
I gotta go super risky.
I'm gonna
And
go
so
meet up with
those
her.
people might start
We'll make
catching
sure
up
she
to
runs somewhere safer.
these people if they play it too
We're
safe.
counting on you.
So it's all about balance. Whatever's been working for you.
Where's Kisaragi? Where did she just run off?
Well,
Kisaragi, what's your status?
So
Answer me.
some interesting stuff.
Kisaragi, that girl is...
Any questions before
I'll
we
get back to the battle once Miwa goes safe.
start to wind down on the stock market?
Yeah, so I feel pretty confident. I'm going all in on Tina and then putting the rest on Brayden. I think that's the safe move. I mean, I don't know. It's like, I kind of want to go in on Terra,
Way less incentive to play risky.
but it's like, I just don't feel like it's worth it. So maybe I could go on Row again, but I can only buy one of Row, while I can buy two of Brayden. So that's kind of what I'm
So I
thinking.
think
Like,
that
I'll go
has Caleb
Brayden
upside.
instead.
We're okay.
Oh, really?
Not really. Caleb from the start was always like, I'm playing this boy. Want to remember next week when the guys target Brayden over Row? I don't know. I feel like Ty won't want to do that, but it's certainly possible. I mean, these
Or
guys
7. Actually, you know what? Since we're here...
gone back and forth.
Oh shit, we can't use any of them. That was terrible then.
Let's roll.
First
This
season,
is
you've ignored your
well,
hard box
rules
talks
in
using
here.
your brain, and it's worked. It's very important.
I think something we might as well do though. Oh shit, what did I do? Oh.
Percent chance of a double next week. I would say it's possible, but I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh.
I'm using reverse psychology to make you click risky buys, so I can play it safe and ride the top.
Oh shit, there's a
that's the
lot
thing.
of shit. I didn't even realize this was
usually play
part
it
of it.
safe. That's usually my call. I try to not go for risky plays because there's too much variance involved. And it usually works out okay for me, but you don't see me. I mean, like, I'm tied for first right now, but I was only like 50th in Big Brother 22. Like, I was in the top 5%, I think. Hold on. Yeah, top 5% BB22.
Yeah,
And that's because
this is probably the trophy
time,
that'll take us the longest, is fully upgrading every
things
Sentinel.
get trickier. As people play a little more risky, end up passing the safe people. Mia, thank you for the $5 donation with the kitten. Meow, I appreciate that. Is my audio choppy?
Let's just buy every upgrade we can right now.
Victoria is able to play as outgoing HOH, yeah. Is it a good idea to split between Kiefer and Tina? Could be. What scenarios does Brayden end up on the block? If anybody in the triangle or triangle
Oh,
affiliates
what?
win.
Uh-oh. I didn't realize
Kiefer,
this was a thing.
Vic,
Oh, well, I should have done this
Ty,
earlier.
Jed, Beth. he could end up on the block if any of them win. Some of them are more likely to put him up than others, though.
Oh, we already maxed out the medicines.
And I would say
Okay,
most
we're
of
out
them
of
are
fucking
not
chips,
super
but
inclined to put him up
I didn't
if
realize
they
that
have an
though.
option.
Interesting.
If you joined late, you can the VOD is available. So if you click on my name and go to videos, you can go back.
Interesting. I didn't realize those were things.
Thanks, been helping podcasting for the Circle US. We're still kind of working out the schedule for that.
There we go. So that's everything we can do right now.
Kiefer goes on block next week. Pretty low. I think Kiefer's one of the safer people from touching the block at the very least.
So, what does this do?
You saw everyone
no.
and didn't remember to buy, and it worked out for you.
Oh, we can't get Miura on our team. Shit.
Tina would not do rope right now. She would go after the triangle.
So
Will anyone follow through with an
this is still considered a consecutive battle, right?
I think
we're gonna end here, but I
also
also want to just check something out here. So we can unlock him. Because, yeah, let's do some mystery files, because we should be able to unlock some, right? Oh shit, wrong.
Has there ever
No.
been a season where so many players are sitting at 5? I don't think since we've done these ratings, no. BB Can 7 was the first time we played it this way, but we still were rating in Big Brother 20. We did not rate for Big Brother Canada 6.
We'll just do it in
Big
order
Brother
here.
19. So Big Brother 20 was the first time we did the number ratings every week, and that had Tyler up there at the top for most of it, with Casey in second place basically, and then a lot of other people were down low for a lot of it. Then we did BB Can 7, and that had Dane and Anthony and Adam up at the top. Everyone else was low. And we had maybe 21. That was a lot more fluid, but that one was one where you did have people flipping a lot, flipping their position a lot. You had Tommy up there as a really safe player for a lot of the season.
So let's just...
Chrissy, thank you.
Yeah, we can unlock a lot of these people now. This point.
Tommy actually reminds me of Tina a little bit in terms of positioning, where Tommy was the safest player for most of the season, but he eventually ran out of runway, and
So we'll just end here. I think what we'll do is we'll finish.
he came
Oh,
close.
is this...
I mean, Tommy came very close to being in the
Oh, is that
Jackson
like a
position,
bigger
right?
battle,
But
maybe?
Jackson outplayed him at the end. And Jackson was in a lot more danger throughout the season. Jackson was at 5s and 6s.
So
for
we'll
most of the season
try to
because he was
wrap
in the
up
tie jet spot where
the
every single week,
this
if he didn't
section
win,
next
or if Holly
episode, I
didn't
think.
win, he would find himself on the block. He would find himself going home.
And
but
then,
they did win. He made it to the end. He ended up winning the game. So that had a lot more
delete this,
variation. But there were some very safe people.
Yeah, so next episode we will continue on from there. That will have to be made possibly tonight. But yeah, I think we're gonna platinum the game. It's really doesn't seem like a difficult game to platinum. Where this is the thing. This is how you platinum the game essentially. We need to
So yeah, this is the first season that has been a two-sided house. Both sides are
yeah, we just need to essentially finish the game,
relatively
buy all the upgrades, and buy all the, use all the, like unlock all the mystery points. Like essentially it's just 100%ing the game, but like there's not much to it to 100%ing the game. We might need to grind at a point, like replay some of these missions, but it's like they're not difficult obviously. So it's like it should be pretty easy to do. I think from what I understand, like I saw someone talk about it. I forgot exactly where, but mentioned that it takes probably like an extra 3 hours, if that, after you finish the game to do it. So it's like, you know, like if we're that close to the platinum, it's like I feel like we'll just do it. It's like, who cares? So yeah, that will be we'll continue all of that next episode. But for now, thanks for watching. Actually, you know what, let's just double save again here. Why not? Ah shit. Yep, thanks for watching.